Time for the Inside Corner. Juan Toribio covers the Dodgers for MLB.com in his second season covering the Los Angeles Dodgers. And earlier in the year, we talked about the Yankees. Can they catch the Seattle Mariners' record of 116 wins? The Dodgers now have emerged. I mean, they are possibly having one of the most historic seasons in all of baseball. Can they do it, you think?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I was doing this exercise yesterday, and I was like, what do they have to do in order to get to 117?
Right.
And I was looking at it, I was like, okay, they have to go 27-6. And I was like, there's no shot that's happening. And then you look back at their last 33 games, and you go, okay, wait, they went 26-7.
Wow.
So if they just have to do that again, they'll tie them. And I think they have a realistic shot. I mean, they are going to rest some guys. Magic numbers down to 14 on September 1st, which is pretty incredible.
Remarkable.
Yeah, it's amazing. So they're going to rest some guys. Health is the priority. But I do hope that if they do have a shot, that they just kind of go for it. I mean, the 2001 Mariners, they didn't win the World Series, but they're one of the most, remembered teams of all time. So if they have the shot to do it, I think that'd be pretty cool for them. Obviously, winning the World Series as the main goal.
There's a variety of reasons for why the Los Angeles Dodgers are so good and winning so many games, but big part of it is the star power. It's Turner, it's Betts, and it's Freeman. I mean, that is a devastating trio.
Yeah, Mark DeRosa gets to see them in the World Baseball Classic. I get to watch him every day, right?
Right.
Will Smith right behind the three of them. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a special group, and they are really tight. I mean, Mookie Betts said Trey Turner and Freddie Freeman are his backbone. Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts ride the bus together. I kind of joked with Trey Turner when we were in Miami, and I said, dude, you guys are like the Miami Heat back in the day.
That's right.
That's how dominant they've been.
Not 5, not 6, not 7.
Yeah, I actually just wrote that. If they sign Trey Turner, I mean, is Trey Turner going to be we're not going to win 1, not 2, not 3.
Right.
If they're together for a long time, this could be one of the best dynasties in baseball. I mean, that's how good these three guys are. Like I said, they're really tight. If they keep those guys together, this team could be really good for a really long time.
As I mentioned earlier, Clayton Kershaw returning off the injured list to get a start this afternoon against the Mets. The importance of keeping him healthy, what is that going to look like moving forward for the Dodgers the rest of this season?
Yeah, that's huge, and that's the priority for them, right? Keeping him and all the other starters healthy. They just lost Tony Gonsolin to a forearm strain. We'll see what kind of happens with him. But keeping Kershaw healthy, he's been on the IL with a back injury 5 of the last 6 years. But this was the first time that he's been on the IL with 2 back injuries. So that was a bit of a concern when he went down. But he feels good through a couple simulated games. He's back today. And he's the priority. They lost him in his last start of the regular season last year. They can't afford that to happen this year. They're going to need him and Tony Gonsolin to come back, like you see on the screen. So it's a pretty big group of guys. Blake Trinan, Tommy Kahnle. They already lost Walker Buehler for the season. So if they get those guys back.
What about Blake Trinan? What are the expectations for him?
He's coming back tomorrow. So he just threw his last rehab game yesterday. He'll be back in there tomorrow. And he's going to be a huge help for that bullpen. I mean, he was their best reliever last year. Their highest leverage guy. So if they get those guys back, they could get even better, which is it's pretty impressive.
Keys for the Dodgers in the postseason are what?
Staying healthy at the end of the regular season, that's number one. And then just continue what they've done. I mean, they don't have to get creative as they've done in years past. They kind of got Julio Urias in there out of relief last season. They just kind of do what they've done. They're the best team in baseball. They're the best team that I've watched in a long time.
Yeah.
So if they do that, they stay healthy, I think I'm in for a long November here.
Yeah, I think so. What about the back end of the bullpen? Concerns there?
That's a little bit of a concern. So that's the biggest concern with this team right now. It's something they're going to have to figure out. Getting Blake Trinan back certainly helps. Tommy Kahnle, Danny Duffy, some of those guys will be huge. But Craig Kimbrell is the biggest question mark there. I mean, he's obviously established. He's done everything in this game. But he's struggled this season. So if they can solidify the 9th inning, that's going to be a big step for them in October. Like we all know, it's about getting 3 or 4 guys hot in the bullpen in October, and that can carry you for an entire month.
That's Juan Toribio covering the Los Angeles Dodgers for MLB.com. Dodgers and Mets this afternoon in Queens. Juan, we appreciate the time, man. Thanks for coming
thank you, guys. I was hoping to be the best dressed Dominican, and then Carlos Peña walked in.
Wait.
I said it was over there.
I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He looks like $1 million every time.